Okay, hello everybody. Uh, I am loading up a new game. Taking away my old game and starting a new game. Uh, the mods that I'm using, um, my library, but the only mods that are on that are actually working is the unofficial Fallout patch, which fixed some quest bugs and stuff. The backpack and uh, greener, basically greener Fallout. This other stuff, I'm leaving it all off. I'm just sticking with the basics with the unofficial patch. I do need backpacks. Backpacks are just awesome. And of course, we want to green things up a little bit so it doesn't look so dead all the time. Alright, so those are the mods that I'm using. We're going to start a new game. Alright, what I'm going to do is through this playthrough, I'm going to show you kind of best path. I'm going to use a sniper build because that's what I'm used to, and I'll kind of go through and explain why I do things a certain way. Uh, so I'll be explaining what I'm doing and why I'm doing for the most part. I mean, not all the time. We're going to skip through quests and dialogue pretty quickly. Um, if you need to, like, if I read notes and stuff like that, uh, man, this is taking a long time. Uh, but if I read notes and read terminals, I'll be going through those pretty fast. So you can either pause on those if it's too fast for you, or I mean, you could play it on your own and read them for yourself. This is the intro. We're going to skip through the intro. If you want to watch the intro, play it yourself. uh, but we're mostly going to do just gameplay stuff, so we're not going to worry about all this. Plus, you can watch it on the net, on the internet. Now, this is a character creation. We're not going to go through. We don't see our character that much, only in conversation, and most of the time, I'm in a mask or a helmet of some type. So between the fact that I don't see myself very often, and we'll go with this guy. This is the one I like. And we're going to do the opening here. That's Sean's room. This is my house. There's Codsworth. He's my butler. It looks like we're watching a little bit of Leave It to Beaver. Oh, that's that commercial. That's that Fallout commercial on TV or on the internet. All right, come on out here, girl. And then the baby is gonna cry. Look at all this stuff, all shiny and new, and a holotape player. We'll play some tunes, maybe start a party, end of the world party. Oh, there's the baby crying. Yeah. Codsworth, go take care of it. I still read magazines. I still read comic books. I'm in my late 30s and I still read comic books. I think I'm in my 30s. I mean, doesn't he look like he's in his 30s? And according to the story, which I don't know, I'm gonna spoil everything for you, but according to the story, he was in the military. He's a military man. So he's probably in the military for about 10 years or so. I'm not sure exactly. There's notes at a place where I was supposed to at the veterans place. There's notes that tell you more. But he was in the military. She's a lawyer. She's got her law books and she's a lawyer. And this is Vaultec coming to say hi. Gonna put me in the vault. So we'll just go through this pretty quickly.
You can't begin to know how.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Look at my smiles, kind of weak. So it sounds great.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. And I can go through the other stuff. I mean, there's sarcastic stuff that's kind of funny. Sarcastic answers that are funny. There are different things. What are we gonna call? Let's call him Bono. I wonder if Codsworth will be able to read that. Okay, so these are good starting stats for a sniper with everything covered for your basics. And I'll go through why I set my numbers up this way. Oh, I gotta hit enter. I'll go through why I'm going to set up everything this way when I get my Pip-Boy, because right now we can't see our stats. So when I get the Pip-Boy, we'll go through and I'll tell you why I'm setting it up a certain way. But we're going to do 4, 6, 5, 1. The reason I leave it charisma at 1, even though charisma is an important stat, and later on in levels we'll raise it up naturally. But the reason I start out at 1 is because some of these others are much more important in the early game, and you'll pick up items that are going to bump your charisma. In fact, there is a suit that adds 2. You can get Reginald's suit, which adds 3. A top hat or some kind of fancy hat will add 1. And then a pair of glasses, there's fancy glasses or fashionable glasses, that'll add another 1. So that's 5 just from your wearing stuff. Okay, and then you can make great mentats. Great mentats are made with 2 hub flowers, 1 whiskey, and 1 mentat. And that gives you plus 5 charisma and gives you better bartering stats for your when you're bartering with vendors. So there's enough things in the game to raise your charisma by 10 and 11 charisma, at least for the checks, for all the speech checks. 11 is the max. You can go higher than 11 charisma in the game, but all the speech checks max out at 11, which we can hit 11 with. We can get 5 more points of charisma out of the clothes that we wear, and another 5 charisma from the mentats. In fact, if we wanted to, we could even drink a beer, and that would give us another charisma. So there's lots of ways to raise charisma in the game, so there's no reason to start out with any charisma. Alright, now intelligence, we're going with 4, agility 7, and that's a must. Your agility has to be high if you want the sniper build. Perception and agility. Now luck will come into play later when you get the other perks that higher criticals and stuff. But right now we have to be able to snipe in the first place in order to even worry about luck. I mean, if we can't hit the target, crits aren't going to matter. So that's kind of why I'll explain more as to why these specific numbers when we get the Pip-Boy. Okay, so we're going to accept this.
That's everything.
All right, thank you.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace
Hey.
of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
It's worth a little
For you and
paperwork.
Sean, no price is too high.
No price is too high, even though I
Good
didn't
answer.
pay a
I have
dime
my moments.
because of my service to my country.
Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
And okay, so
Go on.
I gotta go check on Sean. Tickle, tickle. Ha ha ha.
Most important
Very
moment,
funny.
shall we? Spin the mobile a bit. He
Oh,
loves that.
let's spin the mobile. Oh, he's so excited.
Hey, how's my little guy?
And then she closes the door. It's like, oh,
Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
and it's
Yeah, sounds like fun.
sounds like fun. I don't know why I turned around like that.
Codsworth?
All right, now the action starts. Ooh, well, not really, but this is the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. China is attacking us. We're all gonna die.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
Well, it's a good thing we got that vault just in time.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Now! Now!
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 1.
So we're gonna run to the vault. You can't pick up anything. You can't do anything else. And you can run around the neighborhood for a while. The time limit to get to the vault is pretty long. You have to really mess around for a couple of minutes before the bomb drops. So you could run around the neighborhood if you wanted to, but there's nothing there. There's nothing really to see. And
We need to get in.
and
We're on the list.
there's a time limit. I mean, after a few minutes, the bomb drops, whether you're in the vault or not, and then you'll have to restart.
What's going to happen to all those people outside the gate?
Everything we can. Now keep moving.
Now keep moving. All right, and then we're gonna run up to the vault. We'll stand right here, and she's gonna stand right in front of me.
Almost there. We're
With
gonna be
Sean.
okay. I love you.
I
Both of
love you.
We love you too.
I love you too. And there's the bomb. Now, technically, we're already dead. I realize this is a game and you gotta stretch, and that's like the coolest thing in the game that you'll see is that explosion. But as soon as you see that flash, you're pretty much dead. In real life, we would have been dead already. But you know, it's for dramatic effect.
We did it.
Now we're down here in the vault, and we're gonna cut in front of everybody and
Everyone please step off the elevator.
go right
Proceed
to
up the
our
stairs in an orderly
right to
fashion.
our pod.
No need to worry, folks.
No need to
Everyone's
worry.
situated in your new home. Vault 111.
Don't worry, you're safe.
Future, underground. Just this way. Yes, up the stairs.
You're so safe. You don't have to worry about anything.
You'll need your suits before
We're
Thanks.
not gonna do any weird.
Just follow the doctor here.
Just follow the doctor, and I'll show you where the doctor goes. But
It's gone. Our home. Everything we
Oh,
had.
you're gonna love it.
This is one of our most advanced facilities.
Not that the others aren't great.
it's not like they're gonna do anything in here that'll hurt us, right? Right? I mean, Vaultec would never. I mean, look at the corporations nowadays. Look how honest and
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Alright. So we're gonna put our vault suit on now and step inside.
The pod will decontaminate and
And of course, you know, corporation nowadays, you know how honorable and how much you can trust them to do the right thing, right? Just like Voltec. They always do the right thing. They would never do experiments or weird things to us while we're in the vault. That would never happen, right? Alright, so we get frozen. Gets really cold in here. I hope my vault suit is insulated. You know what I mean? Could get a little cold. Alright, I've been woke up for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe we're gonna get let out. Maybe we're done with decontamination. Decontamination. Now, who are these people? Now, these people we're going to meet later. This guy is an ass. But we'll find out all about him later on in the game. Now, they want my baby. They're going to take my baby. I can't get out of here. I can't do anything about it. I can bang on the window. Here, hit it again. And then Kellogg shoots her. Don't worry. Don't worry, we'll pay him back. Yeah, I'm the backup. And we get refrozen. Man, all that smoking. Oh, now it's gonna let me out. And there's my wife.
Come on! There has to be a release!
Can open it right here.
Come on! Oh, God!
And then we say, oh my God, I get her wedding ring and I tell her that I'm gonna get revenge. Revenge! Revenge! Ah, 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 ah. Now there's some stuff over here. All with the hammer will give you wood and steel. These will all give you steel. There's nothing in the toolbox. Sometimes there is something in the toolbox. So now this is inaccessible from here, so we're gonna have to go around. So we'll go through this door. We'll come out over here. See the big rad roach. There's the security baton right here. And then we'll go through this room, see if there's anything of interest. Stim pack. Security terminal doesn't really have anything on it. I mean, it just tells about basically the things in the vault and, you know, what's going on. We're going to go ahead and go into sneak mode because the rad roaches are easier to hit because they are floor level. And they're easier to hit when you're crouching. So, here's our first rad roach. Boom, dead. Alright, and we can pick up beer bottles, coffee cups. And this stuff really isn't that important. Not that big of a deal. Bottles give you glass. The coffee cups give you enamel. The hot plate we're going to take because it gives you screws. And screws are very important. In fact, we'll go through and I'll tell you what the best loot items are. Some things like steel and wood and stuff like that is not really that important because we'll get a lot of it and we'll break down a lot of it. So we'll find a lot wood and steel all over the place. Now, some other things are not as accessible. There's the electricity and it kills one of the rad roaches. We're going to run around. And then there's 2 rad roaches over here. Haven't seen me yet. Bam, dead. And bam, dead. And I can say something like, oh my god, what happened? Alright, then we open the door, go through here, kill the rad roaches again. And if you're injured at all, which I'm a little bit injured, this is clean water because we're in a vault. Water in a vault will be clean, so that's clean water and it'll heal us up. Now there's no more enemies here at the moment, so we'll pick up some stim packs. Did I get that other stim pack? I should have. Did I get that other one? Oh, come on. We'll run over there real quick. I was in the other room. Yeah, I got it. It was sitting right here. Okay, so I got all the stim packs. We'll run back to the end. I'm not going to go through that. It won't kill you. It'll hurt you, but it won't kill you. And there's water, so you can always get rested up with water. Now there is a gun and some bullets here. Pre-war money. Pencil has lead in it. Lead is hard to get, so pick up your pencils. Lead is hard to get, and it helps to you can use it to upgrade your armor so you for radiation. Lead protects from the radiation. Alright, so there's some more bullets over here. We don't need a second gun. Cigarette cartons are great. Now this we can't get yet. We need a master skill to unlock it, so we can come back to it. The cryolator really isn't that great. By the time you're master level locksmith, you're gonna have better weapons than the cryolator. Here's some more rounds, and there's some bobby pins. Ooh, that's the most. Wow, that's the most bobby pins I've seen in there ever. Alright, so we'll go here. You can read through all of this stuff which talks about everybody like turned against the overseer. The overseer didn't get anything. They got cut off from the rest of the world. He didn't get any okay to leave the vault, but they were running out of food and water. You know, they had water obviously, but they were running out of food and stuff like that. So people were trying to get out and open it before it was supposed to be opened, and they ended up killing him, but then they ended up perishing. So we'll open the door and we'll get out of here. I believe I got everything. Everything that's important. So we'll go over here. Now we're gonna have to fight some more rad roaches. But we're not going to use the gun. You get plenty of bullets. Oh my god. There we go. I had to quick key it because I can't get into my inventory yet until I get my Pit Boy. And we'll just mow all these guys down. And Radroad, you can pick up Radroad meat if you want. Usually people playing in survival mode will pick up Radroach meat because you have to keep your belly full all the time. in the survival mode. You can actually starve, but I don't pick it up because we'll get better meat later. That's got resistances and stuff to it. Sneak up on this guy, kill him, then kill this guy. And then we'll get our Pit Boy. This is really cool, showing us putting on the Pit Boy, the startup screens, all that stuff. Now the Pit Boy gives you everything you'll need as far as what your stuff you need to know. Give you status. These are like hit points, and then this is your protection. I've got 5 energy protection, 10 radiation protection. I currently don't have any armor on. The vault suit only gives rad protection. Oh, maybe the 5 energy as well. Oh, 15, right? Oh well. Special shows our special abilities and what numbers we picked. Perks will show our perks once we choose them. Here's our perk tree. It shows all your stats up there, but we're not going to worry about that right now. These are all your perks that help you to be better. It's kind of like a skill tree. The strength stuff will usually have stuff that's good for. There's you can make armor, you can make melee weapons. You can carry heavy guns, which would be like miniguns and stuff like that. And you can get the I screwed up. Okay, it's supposed to be 645, not 465. So I screwed up because I want to be able to get the strong back perk eventually, and then this is only supposed to be 4 because you want to start picking up your locksmith right away. That helps you get more stuff out of locked containers. And then hacker is something that we're going to pick up. Notice how I have just enough intelligence to get the hacker perk so I can hack different things, hack computers and stuff. The agility, I wanted to be able to get ninja. That's going to be our sneak and sniper perk. That's going to help us do a lot of damage. And then of course luck isn't that big of a deal yet. Luck has some good things and it's very, very good, but at early game we're just going to skip it, and then later on we'll start building that up. So agility gives you like handguns proficiency, automatic weapons proficiency, sneaking, which we'll start dumping points into that as soon as possible. Then there's a killer perk that if they're asleep, you sneak up on them and they're asleep, you can just kill them in their sleep. Action points regenerate faster. It's for VATs and for running and stuff that requires a lot of and then moving target, they can't hit what they can't see. If you're running, you're harder to hit. And then of course the ninja perk, which is sneak attacks, you do tons and tons of damage. So things we're going to be looking for is strong back, which I'll switch these. We get a chance to switch our perks and our attributes we get a chance to do that here in a minute. So I'll just switch this because we only need 4 to get the locksmith perk. So, and then this is 5 because we're going to get Aqua Boy pretty quick. Aqua Boy allows you to go swimming. You don't need, you can breathe underwater, which is kind of weird. And you can, you don't take radiation damage from the water. Because water, even swimming in water, will give you radiation. This is the Charisma perk. We'll eventually work our way down to Lone Wanderer so we can get that. But that's not important. We'll use companions at first to just get us through the early levels. And then later on, we'll just be on our own. We won't have to have a companion. And there's only a couple of companions with useful perks for snipers. So we'll only have to worry about picking up a couple of the we'll only worry about picking up a couple of the companions to make sure we get those perks. Oh my gosh, stop. Alright, so we're out of there, and then we'll update that because I screwed up. It's supposed to be 645, not 465. But anyways, inventory, I have 2 weapons. I'm wearing my jumpsuit and my wedding ring, which I don't need the wedding ring, so I'm going to take it off. And we'll keep these because they have a high value, and we'll use those as bartering. And then, of course, our single quest to get the hell out of here. This is our map. This is a world map. You can zoom out a little bit, but it's huge. It's really, really big. There's a ton of stuff. Radio stations. We don't have any radio stations that we can reach yet because we're way underground. Once we get to the surface, some radio stations will pop up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this door. Good thing for all that military training, and I know how to open that door, huh? Alright, then we'll go over here and grab this ammo. And if you want to, you can pick up another jumpsuit or vault suit, but there's no reason because, number one, outfits and weapons do not degrade like they did in New Vegas. So you never have to repair armor and weapons. The only thing you have to repair is the power suits. But you can upgrade your armor and your weapons with special items like scopes and silencers and all of that. So here's our ticket out of here, and it'll allow us to change our stats once before we go up, and then that'll be permanent. We can also change our appearance here as well, but it's not that, appearance is not that big of a deal to me. So we'll take 2 out of that and 6, 4, 5, right? 6, 4, 5.